Hey everyone, I just wanted to drop you guys a video about day 19. I think this is important to talk about, and so who are your top supporters, right? Because you are dealing with a lot of negative Nellies. It's supposed to be nap time. Say hello. Anyways, I actually had somebody who was a huge part of my weight loss journey in the beginning and was laughing at me when I got into Beachbody. I was told this was a scam. This was a pyramid. I'm crazy. I'm wasting money. I'm worried about this. Everything you could possibly think of, right? Okay? That's what I was told when I started. And all I could think was, I am just going to do what the homework is in this group and see what happens. And if I earn this free trip, or if I earn this, some money, cool, whatever. Well, I just kept doing the homework every day, which were the 3 vital behaviors. I was inviting new people to join challenges. It was so uncomfortable. I can't even tell you how uncomfortable it is. I know this is uncomfortable, but that's the whole point, is now it's still uncomfortable, but it's so much. It's become a habit that it's part of my job. It's like going into your 9 to 5. Like I'm just got to do it in order to succeed, right? And I know that I'm going to get like 19 no's and 1 yes. It's just how it is. So, my supporters are my husband, who was like, okay, so we spend a couple $100 and maybe it just turns into product for you. We'll see what happens. My mom, my parents, and I don't know about a third. And that's because I had so many people tell me that I was crazy to do this. So I made this video because I just had to share that it's important to know that I have made it as far as 6-star diamond coach, elite coach, which is the top 1%. I ended the year number 50 out of 130,000 representative coaches in our business. And that you can do that too. I did that because of our team, because we're amazing. You're amazing. And I've been able to triple my income compared to driving into work 45 minutes and back home 45 minutes and working 40 hours a week. And I get to be home with the kiddos. And today we had to go I had to get some new clothes, for winter. And it wasn't cheap to go get some new clothes, right? And I didn't get crazy with name brands or anything. I even looked for the best sales. And it still costed. And I was like, thank God for this company and what I've done, because I can do this. And I was able to buy my boys little Converse gym shoes to wear, and those weren't cheap either. And there's twins, so there's 2 sets. So my point is when the negative Nellies surround you, that's where you bring in personal development. Please listen to the compound effect. Listen to stuff on YouTube if you don't have anything. Read GoPro. Read the compound effect. Read No Excuses by Brian Tracy. Read Danny Johnson. Plug into her team calls. For crying out loud, her whole world was against her. Her husband stole $35,000 from her and left her with that debt, and she had to pay it off, and she was homeless, and she's now a millionaire. You can do anything. The negative Nellies are definitely there. They're going to be there. But my biggest theory or mission, not mission, but one of my theories is I'll show you. And It fires me up when they're like, this is a scam, you can't do this. Okay. And I work in silence, and I just work and 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 work harder. And now all those people, all of them, my biggest critics, my biggest ones, biggest challenges, admire this, love this, and think this is absolutely amazing. And almost all of them have become coaches. So think about that. I hope that's a little bit of help to you. Don't let the negative Nellies get to you. That's why we have personal development, because this is real. This can help you live an amazing life and be free. Just like some of you are saying, you want your husband home. They never get vacation. I feel ya. I feel ya. My husband gets 3 weeks. He's a hunter, fisherman. His family lives in Arizona. We're in Chicago. And that's like 2 weeks. That leaves us with 1 week. And we generally have a week to do a vacation. And that, in Europe, they get like 6 to 8 weeks and they get to do stuff. So there's nothing wrong with wanting to build this thing to bring your husband home so you can have more time with your family, because life is short, and the most important thing we could ever get out of all of this is time with our loved ones, which I think ultimately is everybody's driven why. And in order to get that time, you're gonna need the money, because you gotta afford to live, and you gotta afford to eat, and you gotta afford your family, especially if there's 2 of them at once. You gotta feed them, you gotta clothe them, and you most definitely probably want to travel with them a little bit. So it's okay. And have a great weekend. Day 19 in the bag. We're almost halfway through. All right, talk to you guys later.